Right. Okay, so today we'll be starting about minimum minimum deletion to make character frequency unique. That is the problem of medium type LeetCode problem, and this problem is also asked in the Microsoft written test or assessment test. So I think it's an important question. So let's discuss it, and what the problem is saying that is the string s is called good if there are no two different characters in s that have the same frequency. So basically what the problem is saying that your string is AAB and the frequency of A is 2 and frequency of B is only 1. So this is already a good string because there are no two different characters in S that have the same frequency, right? So A and B both have two different frequency, and given string return the minimum number of characters you need to delete to make a string good. Okay, so move on to the next test cases. What is saying that here the frequency of A is 3, right, and frequency of B is also 3. So here A and B collides with each other, and frequency of A is also 3 and frequency of B is also 3. So this is not a good string. Okay, so you have to make a good string. If you delete one element from B, okay, so if you delete one element from B, then B the frequency of B will be simply 2, and that also collides with the frequency of C. Okay, so you should again delete one again B to make this string good. Okay, so you have to delete two B's resulting in good string. Okay, another way to delete the one B and one C also is a good. Okay, so my answer will be the same. So you have to simply return the number of B or C you can delete to make it a good string. Okay, how our approach is? Our approach will be first of all we will take a vector where the frequency of all will be stored, right? So let's take a vector first of all, then we will discuss another thing. So first of all I am taking a vector of frequency, let's say. So that will be basically size of 26. There are 26 words in our ABCD, and next what we'll do, so for auto IT, let's say for auto IT, let's say I can keep traversing towards the string given here, and for this I can store the frequency of, so here string element will be character, so IT minus character. Here the character will be converted into the string, right? Hope this is a small character. Okay, so this will be plus plus, simple. So by doing this, what I will do, so I am doing that I am storing all the frequency of the string component in a vector. Okay, after all, what I will do, so we have to take the maximum or minimum frequency of the element by which we can determine. So first of all, sort the array, sort this frequency array, frequency dot begin to frequency dot end, and we will try to traverse towards the greater int. Why? Because we have to take first of all the smallest element, then we will take the next largest element. Okay, so you can also start from the largest element, then your approach will be something different, but okay. And here I can take a maximum frequency, let's say, and it will be initialized by the frequency of 0th element. Okay, so now what we'll do, so we'll keep on traversing the, let's say, name as value, and this will be updated as this will be from frequency array. Okay, so somehow if I am checking that if our value, so value means the frequency element, right? So if our value is somehow greater than the maximum frequency, then we will check. So then what we will check, we'll check that let's take one another variable for the answer. So let's say its answer is equal to initialized by 0, and then what we'll do, then we'll check that if there is the what is exist or not. So suppose if there is not B or D, so here there is no C or D, so we will not check for C or D. Okay, so we will check if there is exist or not, the what is exist or not. So that's why we will checking that if max frequency, that is initialized by max frequency, so max frequency is already 0, greater than 0 or not. So for that I am checking if this happens, then we will simply update our answer as answer plus is equal to what? It will be simply the value minus max f. So hope it will be understandable by you, and otherwise else simply answer plus is equal to. So if our D is not exist, so that's why we will simply answer plus is equal to value, and okay, that's all. And for most important thing is here, that is you should update your max f variable, right? So you should update your max f variable by, it will be the take the minimum of max f minus 1 and the val minus 1, because when you already get the frequency of A, right? So you first of all you have to frequency of K, you will get 3, and then you have to get you get the frequency of B, that is also 3. Okay, so you will be simply returning that B should be reduced, and your value is now, your answer is now 1. Okay, so you have to updated your max variable, that will be 3 before, but now this will be simply 2, because 2B is exist here, so it will compare with the 2C, then it also C, once C deleted operation will be done, right? So if you will not updated this will not work at all. Okay, so after returning from the for loop, we will simply return answer. Okay, so I think there is nothing wrong. Let's check it. Yeah, I think accepted, so let's submit it. Okay, accepted. So thank you for listening.